Yeah. Try it again. Come on, I'll figure it out. Not my first time using one of these. And the Shiur will be dedicated to Ilui Nishmat Menachem ben Rachel, Idan Claude ben Sharon, Yafa ben Bat Allegra, Daniel Mordechai ben Regina, Elian Nia ben Allegra, Aliza bat Aliyah. I have one more to add. Not sure if you added it. 1 second. Ilui Nishmat Yaakov ben Sari Sarah. Hashem, every word will say will be for their Ilui Nishmat. לפועל שלמה להגדיל 100 גדולות לפני שבינתיים time. חיה דורית בת גאולה, גבריאלה בת שרה, הלני, אומנה בת חן חנה, עוז בן מיכל, חנה בת שרה, טל אשר בן יעל, and אושרת בת שולמית. So first things first, Daniel already told you guys that I just flew in from New York. And I want you to know that you guys are all probably at this point, you guys are coming here a nice amount of time, you probably heard the word Yetzirah, evil inclination, maybe once or twice. Yes? Safe to assume? Sometimes Yetzirah, he doesn't want a person to do something good, he tries to put every blockade in his way. So, Daniel calls me last week and tells me, I want you to come. Okay, no problem. I'm happy to be. I was away with my family. I tell him, yeah, let's do it. It's the last opportunity I'm going to have in the summertime. Let's make it happen. He books a ticket. As soon as he books a ticket, my wife tells me, wait a minute, how are you going to fly to Florida? I said, what do you mean? She goes, you don't have the real ID, you don't have the enhanced ID, and your passport is fine for 3 years. Flights in 4 days. Okay, call the passport guy, I'm waiting over there, holding song leaving over there. You finally get someone on the phone, they're never nice, but you finally get someone on the phone. Hey, how you doing? Can you help me? Is it international? No, sorry, 7 weeks. Okay. How am I gonna fly? Don't worry, I don't know, figure it out. Okay? I go to the DMV on Friday. I said, I'll get my license, a real ID. I check online what paperwork I have to bring. It tells me, bring this, bring that, bring that. So I go over there with my kids. I get over there, I wait in line, I finally get to the woman. She tells me, no, sir, this paperwork is not. I said, you told me online? They sent me away. Everything I tried didn't work. I said, okay, maybe Hashem, what's going on with you? I'm gonna, okay. I said, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go without it. Why? Shlomo HaMelech, the smartest person to ever live. He says, Shomer mitzvah lo yidara. A person who keeps a mitzvah will never know any suffering. I said, look, I'm going to give a Shiur Torah. Everything's going to be okay. It's going to work out. I'm going to go to the airport. So I go to the airport. Now, they told me, I went to the TSA chat, they told me to come 3 hours before. But Baruch Hashem, it's very hard to come 3 hours before, so I came an hour and a half before the flight. And I'm expecting, okay, things are going to run smoothly. I come over there, the place is jam-packed. Jam-packed. The TSA line is like 45 minutes just to get to the guy who's going to ask me another 45 minutes. I don't know, some lady in the front just catching me over there. Are you a clear member? I'm like, no. She's like, 14-day free trial, you're going to skip this whole line. I'm like, sign me up. Okay, let's go. She takes me to the front of the line. Now I'm sitting over there in my suit, my black hat. Now there's people who've been waiting over 45 minutes. She goes, I just cut like 100 people. I'm like, I'm so sorry. She told me it's not me, it's her. I don't want to take the blame for it. I finally get to the guy. Shema, man, they're going to do a heavy-duty security check. That's what you're thinking, right? They're going to verify you, whatever, verify you. I tell you, no problem. Stand over there on the side. Wait for the, supervisor. Okay. Waiting 15 minutes. Comes this guy. Walks up. This is you? Yeah, give me an ID. I'm like, what do you need from me? Sir, I have supporting documents. I took a, he wrote, a line on a piece of paper. So I'm going to take, come with me. Puts me on the thing, takes out a red bucket. Says, take off your shoes. No one has to take off your shoes, it was just me. Okay, if you don't have a real ID, apparently now you're a shoe terrorist. Got that? That wants for me, take off your shoes. Okay, no problem, took off my shoes. Takes my shoes, takes my ID, puts it in this red basket, puts it on the side. Okay, go through. I'm waiting over there. Then they stop my bag. The guy takes my shoes, starts wiping it with something, check if there's some chemicals on it. I'm like, I don't have a real ID. I'm like, why do you guys make me like I'm a bomb threat? What's going on over here? That long story short, they let me go. I get over here. So Yaakov picks me up. Oh, I have Askara, I have to go to, you have to come with me. Okay, no problem. We're getting ready to leave. It's like 8:20. We get into the car, we start driving, flat tire. I've got to be here in 30 minutes. Flat tire, now what are we doing? Mina Shamayim, that Hashem always works on our side. When the answer works the other way. He was mezaveg, he made it happen. There happened to be another car available, and Baruch Hashem, we made it over here. Just to show you sometimes when you want to do something good, how much the Yetzirah will give you pushback. How much you try to turn you away. Say, no, don't go that way. Don't go that way. No, don't take a chance. They won't let you go. You don't have the real ID. You don't have this. You don't have that. What am I going for? I'm going for a mitzvah. I'm going to do something right. Why would Hashem bring me any suffering? Why should I lose? And therefore, in our lives, you have to learn to be people who persevere through challenges. Not every time you see a barrier when something good, you think, oh, that's it. Okay, I tried, Rabbi, I tried. No. You got to push through. And the month we're in right now is the Kodesh of Elul. Now, I'm sure you heard many times the immense power of Elul. Shulchan Aruch says, we have a minhag, we have a custom, 40 days. In these days, we say Salichot. Then you heard a few minutes ago said, everyone come, 12:30, there's going to be Salichot. And what is this number 40? Where do you get number 40 from? Just randomly decide, you know, how many days do we Salichot? 40? Yeah, I like the number. What happened? How did they get the number 40? Our sages teach us. Chazon Ovadia says, Masorot be'adenu. We have it passed down from generations. The Moshe Rabbeinu went up to the Har, went up to the mountain the second time. When? Rosh Chodesh Elul. After the first time Hashem gave us the Torah, he came down and unfortunately we did the sin of the golden calf. Hashem says, this is the nation I want to marry. This is the nation I want to marry. And then Moshe Rabbeinu has to go back up and beg for our forgiveness. And what day does he go back up? Rosh Chodesh Elul. And how long is he there for? 40 days until which day? Yom Kippur, when he comes down with our forgiveness. These days are directly correlated. Directly correlated with the days that Moshe Rabbeinu was in Shamayim, was on the Har, praying for our forgiveness. And therefore, our religious teachers, you have such a powerful energy in this month that you don't have any other month. You have a help from Hashem that you may not have any other month. You have an awakening inside of you, a power inside of you this month that you may not have any other month. Hashem says this month is a time when you have accepted the Shema, you have a heavenly help, that if you want to come make a step towards Hashem, Hashem says, I'm coming to help you. More so than any other time of the year. I saw today in a Sefer, Magid Yerushalmi, he writes, Amashad, so imagine to you guys right now, on sale. You have a big sale. How do you feel when a sale is going on? Oh, if I'm not going to buy it, then I'm going to have to pay double the price in 2 weeks, so I have to buy it now. When I was growing up, I remember they used to have the Friday sales, yeah? Today it's online. Back in the day, people used to get trampled in Best Buy to save $200 on a TV, okay? $200 on a TV, the guy would trample somebody. $200 on a TV. Oh, $200 to save for a TV, and the guy's trampling people. When there's a sale, how do people run to go? He says, in this time you have a sale. Hashem says, I'm giving you the ability to do something great with something very little. You have a sale. If you don't utilize it, Chas v'Shalom, can be, you missed the date. You missed the opportunity. He brings a mashal, a parable of a king who comes down to his kingdom. And everybody heard that he's coming down. And they want to go speak to the king and request from him. Hey, by the way, king, maybe you can help me with this, help me with this. And one guy says, yeah, he's going to be here in an hour, no problem, take a nap. Takes a nap. He wakes up 4 hours later. And he realizes, yo, I'm late. And he jumps out of bed. And he runs to the city square where the king's supposed to be. And he sees the chariot taking off. And he starts running after it. Wait, king, wait, wait. But it's already too late. You have 40 days right now. Hashem says, I'm here. But if you want to sleep and you want to take a nap, you're going to come and you're going to wake up and you're going to see Hashem's chariot leaving. And I kid you not. And I told us to the guys this week, how much time would you spend with a customer to make, I don't know, you have right now a big fish. You can make from him $50,000, $100,000. How much time are you chasing after him? You would search up his name on Google. You would figure out where he lives. If he lived in Indiana, you'd call him. Yeah, I love the Pacers. You listen to his voice. You find all types of ways to be friends with the guy, right? For months you chase after him. The Gemara says, your parnasah, the amount of money you already make, is when is it decreed? It's not decreed when you make the 14 phone calls to the guy, harassing him, sending him a question mark every day. Are you going to close the deal? Are you going to close the deal? No. It happens right now. Rosh Hashanah, the time Hashem says, you have the ability to decide how much you're going to make next year right now. And it's in your hands. And what is Yom Kippurim called? What is Rosh Hashanah called? Yom Adin, the Day of Judgment. And Leumat Zeh, the Mishnah Berurah, what's the acronym for Elul? Shiur Shirim, it's a pasuk of Shiur Shirim. Ani ledodi vedodi li. I am for my beloved, and my beloved is for me. Hashem said the Day of Judgment, and I'm calling myself your beloved. I love you. And when? In the Day of Judgment. Says Maran Achidah, if you pay attention to the pasuk, what did it say? I am for my beloved, and my beloved is for me. Hashem says, you want Hashem to be beloved to you? You want Hashem to be beloved to you? Then first things first, you have to make him beloved to yourself. You have to make the first step. You have to show Hashem that you want him in your life. You have to show Hashem, I want you in my life. Hashem's not going to force his way into your life. The Gemara Yoma says, Abad tameh potchim lo. Abad taher mesayim be'ado. A person who wants to come and impurify himself, they open the door for him. Go ahead, feel free. But a person who wants to sanctify himself, make himself pure, Hashem says, come, I'm holding your hand, I'm taking you with me. You have right now an amazing opportunity. You have an amazing opportunity. And it doesn't make a difference what you did yesterday, or the day before, or the day before that. We're going to get to Rosh Hashanah, you're going to hear a rabbi come over here, and I'm almost guaranteed he's going to tell you the pasuk, Ba'asher Husham, Legabei Yishmael. You know what that is? Yishmael, you know who Yishmael is? Everyone who knows who Yishmael is? Is the great-grandfather of all the Arabs. Good? When Ishmael was a teenage boy, Abraham sent Hagar and Ishmael out of the house by Sarah's word. And Ishmael gets to a place where he almost passes away. And Hashem tries to save him. Hashem comes to save him, and guess what? The Malachim, the angels come screaming out, excuse me, you know how much suffering this guy's going to cause the Jewish nation? You know how much suffering he's going to cause? Why are you saving him? Hashem says, Ba'asher Husham, I judge him according to where he is right now in this moment. Doesn't matter where you were yesterday or the day before. Yesterday you could be in the worst places. But if today you're in a better place, Hashem says, I judge according to where you are today. You can change your whole future in one moment right now. And all it takes is for you to take responsibility for yourself and say, you know what? I'm going to take a step this time. And guess what? Hashem says, right now you have a discount, you have an easier time than any other time of the year. You know, imagine right now you wanted to go speak to a big rabbi. You had a question for a big rabbi. What would you have to do? How hard would it be to get to him? You have to send an email to this guy, and call this guy, and call him, and you'll call him, and if you're lucky, maybe you'll get to him. But if the rabbi comes to give a shiur, how fast can you get to him? Huh? Wait till after the class. Rabbi, have a minute to talk? No problem. Boom, done. You know what the Baal Tanya says about these times? Hashem is here with us. That means the rest of the year, if you want to reach Hashem, you got to go maybe a little bit further, do extra steps. Hashem is right here next to you. Hashem is right here next to you. And all he's waiting for you to open up the door. All he's waiting for you to make a peulah and show him, I want you in my life. And Hashem says, if you want me in your life, I'll be in your life. If you make me your beloved, I will be your beloved. If you want a good judgment for next year, it doesn't take a lot. I'll help you. Just show me that you want. You know about Avraham Avinu and Sarah Imenu. About Avraham the patriarch and Sarah the matriarch. A forefather and a foremother. It says about Avraham Avinu, Baba Yamim, that he came with his days. The Midrash says that every single one of his days were complete. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine what a Shevach it is to come after 120 and you can say every single day of my life I utilized? If I asked you, what does it mean to be complete a day? Huh? If I asked you, what is a complete day? He would tell me, close $1 million deal. He would tell me, buy a G63. He would tell me, buy a panic. Everyone had their own different answer. But if I told you, what's a beautiful day, what's a perfect day in Hashem's eyes? You would tell me, I have to sit down and learn all day. I have to pray all day. But it's not the answer. It's not what Hashem wants. You know what the Zohar says? Rachmana liba baye. You know what that means? Hashem wants one thing from you, that's your heart. I went on vacation with my wife 2 weeks ago. We went to Lancaster, Pennsylvania. You guys are from Florida, you guys are right, don't know about Lancaster. It's where the Amish meet the Hamish. Where you got over there, the pilgrims, they come with these like beards, they come with the hat, and the horses. Okay? You go to Target, you see a woman over there, the full Amish, the whole 9 yards. And next to him, you see a Hasidic guy with the Beckett shirt. You go over there, there's cows, there's pigs, there's horses. Took my wife, my kids for a trip, oh Hashem. And as I'm coming into the city, I see a sign. Welcome to your summer vacation. Don't forget to take Hashem with you. Welcome to your summer vacation. Don't forget to take God with you. You can take God with you everywhere you go. Working Hashem doesn't mean I have to be listening to Shiur Torah 24/7. And I'll give you the greatest example of this. On Monday, I gave a Shiur on Queens in Brooklyn. New York. And it was a very busy day. 7:39 p.m. Okay? 7:39 p.m. Get the time. 7:39 p.m. My wife serves me breakfast. 7:39 p.m. Not a.m. p.m. I look at my wife, I tell her I have the best wife in the whole entire world. He tells me, are you Majnun? I made you breakfast 12 hours late. It's the best wife in the whole entire world. I tell her, you know what you just showed me right now? That the whole entire day you wanted to make me breakfast, this was the first opportunity you got. So all day you were thinking about me. It's not about the action. It's not about the action, it's about the thought. How much do you want? The Mishnah Pirkei Avot says, Shammai Omer, Ta'aseh Toratecha Keva, Melachtecha Alai. Make your Torah your primary, and make your job secondary. But I work 11 hours a day. How can I make the Torah primary if I work 7 hours, 10 hours, 11 hours a day? How is it possible? Because primary and secondary has nothing to do with the amount of time. It's nothing to do with the amount of time. It's what you want. What do you see as primary? What do you prioritize in your life? I told one guy, Baruch Hashem, I'm Zocher. I don't know if it's Zocher or not Zocher. I married to help a lot of couples with Shalom Bayit. Shalom want to have enough suffering. And I had one guy come to me with his wife to sit down, they're talking, and they're complaining about each other. So you have to sit there and you have to listen to her complaints, his complaints, Baruch Hashem, it's a little bit of a process. Good. And I will tell you a problem, and I'm telling you this now, if you're married, then maybe check yourself and see if you have this issue. And if you're not married, make sure you don't have this issue. Men, usually what they do is there's 3 jobs they have as a husband. What is it? Husband, provider, father. A man thinks if I'm a good provider and I'm a good father, I'm a good husband. I told him, Habibi, you're a great provider and you're a good husband. Your wife says you're a good husband, but you're a good father, but you're a terrible husband. What? What do you mean? How can I be a terrible husband but I'm a good provider and a good father? Because being a good husband has nothing to do with how much money you bring home, how much you love your kids, how much time do you invest into your wife. I told him you can buy your wife a $25,000, $30,000 Van Cleef necklace, and a $4 muffin will mean more to her than that necklace. Good discount or no? Just save you $29,996. Don't forget to give me my 10%. How much money I saved you, Shara? Listening good or no? Why? Because you buy the Van Cleef necklace on her birthday. Because it's your birthday, I have to buy her a gift. So here, take your Van Cleef, take the Louis, take the Gucci. Love that, okay? Thank you. And on a random Tuesday, on the way home from work, you pass by the bakery that she likes and you bought her a muffin because you thought about her. That muffin will mean more to her than that necklace. You don't believe me? Ask every woman. You know, oh, should I see that? Tell me that. Why? Because it's not about the action that you do, it's about the thought. So too these days, it's not about what you're going to do, how many actions you're going to take, it's about the kavanah you have. Hashem says, how much you think about me? How much did you go out away from me? I saw this bouquet, the flower store, I thought about you, so beautiful, it'll make it a whole entire week. I bought you a bouquet, why? Because it's your birthday. Oh, thanks. I thought about you, that's what you want to hear, I thought about you. Avodat Hashem takes many different shapes and sizes. Working Hashem has different ways. This week, on Monday, the first day after about a month off from learning, not a month off from learning, you're not good. I couldn't wait to go back. My wife tells me, you need to take me to the doctor, take the da-da-da-da. And your first thought is, but I want to go and be with Hashem right now. I don't want to have to drive you to the doctor's office and sit in the car and wait there for 2 hours while you get the baby a shot so I can come back and... I want to go learn. That's what Hashem wants you to be, and that's wrong. That's not what Hashem wants you to be right now. He wants you to be sitting in the car waiting for your wife. Or she's taking the baby to the store. And that's how Avodat Hashem. Avodat Hashem takes many different shapes and sizes in your life. You can work Hashem everywhere you go. It's all about how you look at it. When you're at work, you take Hashem with you. When you're at home, you take Hashem with you. A guy texted me today. He told me, Rabbi, I heard your shiur. I started listening to shiurim in the gym. No more music in the gym, only classes in the gym. So you don't even know how I feel. It's like a whole different person. You can take Hashem with you every single where you go. And you know what the most beautiful thing about Hashem is? Last week's parasha, Torah teaches us a very beautiful commandment. I know everyone in the world over here, most people in the world, when it comes to Rosh Hashanah, they're praying for one thing. What is that? Money. There you go. Thank you. I have to say. Well, I personally not, but many people, they like to pray for the Jew, okay? Torah tells you want to be rich? No problem. I'll teach you how to be rich. Very simple. Torah says you have a commandment. What's the Torah? Patoach tiftach et yadecha el achicha. Torah says you have to open your hand to your friend, to your fellow. What does that mean? Our sages teach us, there's a pasuk in Birkat Hamazon, and we all say it in Tehillim, we all say it in Tefillot, Poteach et yadecha u'mazbi'a lekol chai ratzon. What does that mean? Open your hands, Hashem, and bring sustenance to the whole entire world. This pasuk is the source of all your blessing. I'm not going to teach you now Kabbalah, Rosh Tevot, Shofet Tevot, not important. That pasuk. Hashem says, you open your hand. What's patoach tiftach? What's a double language? When you're going to open your hand, Hashem says, I'm also going to open my hand. If you're going to give, I'm also going to give. If you're going to help, I'm also going to help. But if God forbid you close your hand, then I also close my hand. I know a guy, Hashem was to become very, very wealthy. He had nothing. Today he has, Hashem, I don't want to tell stories because then I'm going to be giving away who he is. But crazy stories that if I told you the story, you say this is not normal. Buying a house here, bought a house here, this one didn't work out, so he bought another house at the same time. Oh, I'm not crazy stories. And I came to him and I asked him, so what were you zocheh that Hashem gave you out of nowhere all this money? He told me I owe it to two things. I give a lot to two things. First things first, I give it to the charities, the organizations that need me. And the second thing I give to, which is the most important, is my wife. The second thing that I give to, which is most important, is my wife. And I'm here to tell you guys, you may not be married yet, but if you are married, or when you get married, if you want Hashem to open for you, open your hand for your wife. And if you're not married yet, open your hand to your fellow. Wait a minute, if I'm giving, I'm losing. In Midrash Tanchuma says the people in the world, they think when you give, you lose. Wait a minute, I had 100, now I have 80. I lost money. Yeah. Habibi, go look in the world. I had a guy call me this week. He said, Rabbi, I have my sale money. This guy would call me sporadically over every like month and a half to send me Rabbi, I have this amount of money, where should I send it to? Okay, send it here, send it there, send it there. 6 months I don't hear from him. He gives me a call this week. Rabbi, what's up, Dali? I want to give my sale. Oh, Hashem, how you been? I don't want to tell you, Rabbi, what happened? The last 6 months I decided not giving my sale. I said, what happened since then? He said, my business went down to the garbage. So I decided I'm giving my sale again. I told him, oh, Hashem. Torah says, Torah says there's one thing you're not to test Hashem. To give maaser. Maaser ta'aser bishvil shetitasher. You give maaser in order so you're going to become rich. You want to become rich? That's how you're going to do it. Who in the world wouldn't give money to become rich? If I told you, give me 10, I'm going to give you back $1 million. You wouldn't give it to me? Everyone would give it to me. Why? Because you stand to benefit. Because you stand to benefit, right? I told the boys last night, I did a shiur in Manhattan. I told the boys last night, if you stand to benefit for something, how much do you sacrifice for it? If you stand to gain, how much would you give up for it? The guy goes to the gym, he wants to build muscle. The skinny guy, how much food he has to eat? 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 calories. It's hard for him. I don't want to eat. And the heavier guy, he has to not eat. So you have two friends, you go up to the restaurant, this guy is chomping down chicken nuggets. Oh, my French fries, and he's over there, can I get the grilled chicken salad? You want man? Yeah, I'll take the call. 2 friends. And they're both suffering in their own way. Why are they willing to do it? And go to the gym and sacrifice. Why are they willing to do it? Because they feel it benefits them. Why is a person willing to give myself? Because it benefits me. Everything in life that you feel benefits you, you're willing to sacrifice for it, right or wrong? You'll put in the work if you oh, it's worth it, I know that I'm going to benefit it. You know what the problem is? We don't realize how much we stand to benefit with Hashem. No one ever told you how much you stand to benefit with being over here with Hashem. You have everything you can ever want. You know the 10 days, talking about Selichot, we're going to sing a song that only the 10 days of Tshuva, from Moshe Hashem, when we sing in Selichot, which is Ya Shema Evyonecha Amchali Panecha Avinu Levanecha Alta Lemozecha. What's this song? Ya Shema Evyonecha. Hashem, listen to the Evyonim. You know what an Evyon is? You know what the word Evyon in Hebrew means? Hashem, listen to the Evyonim. Doesn't mean poor. Rashi says, Yoter Dal Me'ani. He's worse than a poor person. You know why? Because the word Evyon comes from the word Ta'ev. Ta'ev lekol davar. He wants everything because he has nothing. You pray to Hashem, Ya Shema Evyonecha. Who are you talking about? Yourself. Hashem, listen to the people who have nothing. What do you mean I have nothing? Yes. You have nothing if you don't have Hashem. Ya Shema Evyonecha. You tell Hashem, listen to me because I know that I have nothing without you. Is it true? 100%. Who woke you up this morning? Who gave you the ability to walk? Who gave you everything you have in your life? Who decided that this guy's going to call you for that business deal? Who decided he's going to close with you? Who decided this guy's going to marry you? Who decided she's going to marry you? You know how many shidduchim we got lost? He called me, told me he was like this, she called me. Who's controlling all of these things? They're not in your hands. You pick what color eyes you have? If you put contacts, maybe. But other than that, no. You pick what color your skin, you pick the way you look, you pick your hair, you pick your build. Trust me, I would have been 6'2" if I could have been, but I'm not. I'm 6'1". No, I'm not gonna tell you guys now. I'm not. If you could pick, but you didn't pick. Who picked for you? You were born the way you were. You have people who go to school and they're naturally gifted. They don't study for the test. They pass the test one day. You study. I think a 99. I barely even opened the book. The other guy sitting over there all week. See a full test. He's sitting over there scrambling papers. The Rabbi Maor Bendel trying to figure out what. Coming to the test 72. I know. He's naturally gifted. Who picked? Ya Shema Evyonecha. Listen, Hashem, to the people who have nothing, because without you, we have nothing. When you zocheh to understand in your life that you have nothing without Hashem, then you understand exactly why you need to pray in these days. Because Hashem says, I give you on these days a deep discount. What do we also? There's another song we sing in Selichot. This one you don't have to sing with me unless you want to. I'm not going to go to also. It's right at the beginning. Ben Adam Alecha Nirla Kum Kera Betachanoni. What do we say in that song? Umerarutz Lezra. What does that mean? Umera, speedily get up and run to help. Why? Because Hashem is helping you these days. You have help on these days you don't have the whole entire year. But how do you do it? By opening the door for Hashem. By opening a petach for Hashem. By doing something small. And to understand how much you have to gain. Hashem says, everything you'll do for me is only for your benefit. I'm going to ask you guys now, like I ask every single time I make this mashal. What does Hashem gain from you being here tonight? What changed in God's life from you sitting here tonight? Anyone have an answer for me? Please, somebody tell me what changed. You have an answer? Tell me the answer. Because he's a little far. What changed in Hashem's life? I'll give you an example. A father, his son comes home from school, 6th grade. How about I got 100 on the test? How does that feel? What? I can't believe it. He puts on the fridge. What are you so happy about? Your house got nicer? No. Your car got bigger? Got nicer? Got upgraded from a G550 to G63? Makara. You went from Rolex to Patek. Makara, that moment you kick your 100. You got nothing changed in your life. Your wife didn't get prettier. You didn't get more handsome. Nothing changed. I'm happy because my son is doing good. You know, Hashem says, all of this I gave for you. And you know the only thing I stand to gain is I'm happy because I watch you succeed. I'm happy because I'm watching you succeed. I'm happy because I'm watching you flourish. We don't know, not for no reason we call him Abba. Not for no reason you call him Abba. המרחם הוא ירחם עלינו כאב המרחם על בנים. Hashem will have mercy on us like a father has mercy on his children. You know why? Because Hashem loves you like a father. And 10 times more than a father. And he is your father. And how happy is he when you do well? And therefore he tells you, I'm giving you these days, they're not for me. They're for you. HaMelech Basadeh, you know why Hashem comes down? He's not missing anything up there. He comes down to get you. He comes down to be with you. He comes down to hold your hand and bring you back home. You have to understand how much Hashem loves every single one of us. You know, when we take a Sefer Torah, what do we say? We take a Sefer Torah, what do we say? Vezot HaTorah asher sam Moshe lifnei bnei Yisrael. Torah ציווה לנו משה, ברוך אשר בחר בנו. What is that? Baruch Asher Bachar. You tell Hashem, thank you for picking us. You know what amount of the world you make up? Nothing. The Jewish people almost are a speckle of the population of the world. And among those people, says David HaMelech, that Hashem separated us from those who are mistaken. You know what that means? It doesn't mean the nations of the world. It means every single Jew is not here tonight. Not only are you picked once to be a Jew, you also are picked to be here tonight. How did that flyer get to you? How did that friend call you? You think it's Stam? It's a merit, it's a schut, you have the ability to be even sitting here tonight. And Hashem picked you to be here. Asher Bachar Banu. Twice. Once he picked you to be the Jew, he gave you the immense gift that you cannot replicate. You can't even if you wanted to. You know how hard it is? And on top of that, to be one who doesn't have to be lost out there in the world. To be picked, to know who Hashem is, to have the ability to have some type of closeness to Hashem. And Hashem says, I come down in these days, it's not for me. It's for you, I don't care. Well, the Shana is going to come one way or another. Why am I coming down now? Why am I giving you these days? Why am I giving you help these days? Because I want you to succeed. Abba merachem al habanim. A father who is merciful with his children. A father who is merciful with his children. I'll tell you guys a sipur. A story of a father and son. When the kid reaches teenage years, life got busy, friends took him away, and fortunately, he made his way away from the house. And eventually he lost connection completely with his father. Every single day, his father would sit at home with a broken heart, thinking, where's my son? And he would pass by his house every single day and look at his door and say, maybe one day he'll open it and see me there. But it didn't again. And day after day after day. And one day this kid started having a difficult time. And things were very tough. And in his darkest moment, he sat down in his house and he said, Abba, are you there? Abba, are you there? And he heard a voice outside the door saying, yes. He opened the door, he realized who was standing there? His father. He tells him, Abba, what are you doing here? I thought you didn't want to be a part of my life. Where were you all this time? I was always here waiting by the door, waiting for you to open for me. I was always here waiting by the door for you to open it for me, but I need you to open the door for me to be a part of your life. Because if you don't open the door, I can't come in. If you don't open the door, I cannot come in. Sometimes I think today, I'm going to tell you guys, I don't cry much on camera, in general. But today, as I'm praying the Shiurim, I'm thinking to myself, Abba, he's sitting up there, and he's coming down. And what does he want? He wants us. He wants us. And I started thinking about how much ke'ev, How much care can you have? To stand at the door of somebody, to stand at the door of your son and say, please, just open the door. He doesn't open the door. He doesn't open the door because he doesn't know that he's waiting there. Comes Rosh Chodesh Elul, Hashem says, I'm waiting. Just open the door for me. Open the door for me. Ya Shemai B'yonech. He's just waiting for you to call out to him. Waiting for you to cry out to him and say, Abba, I want to come home. And Abba says, I was waiting the whole entire time. I want to be a part of your life. I want to help you. I want to guide you. I don't want to see you suffer. Kol tzar lahem. Every suffering we have, Hashem is also suffering. He can't stand to see us suffering. He wants to be a part of your life, but he cannot be a part of your life if you don't allow him to enter the door. It doesn't take much. All it takes is for you just to open the door a little bit. All it takes is for you to open up the door a little bit and say, Hashem, please come in. It can even be something as small as something in your heart. Something in your heart, Hashem, I want to come back. When he becomes your beloved, when you take Hashem, you're my beloved. Hashem says, now I'm coming. Now I'm going to be there for you. And when it comes to Rosh Hashanah, and everything you're praying for, guess what Hashem says? Now I'm going to give you everything. It's not about how much or the actions you take or what. It's not about those things. It's like, where's your heart? 2 husbands work the same job, same hours, same everything. One wife can say, I have the best husband in the world, and one wife can say, I have the worst husband in the world. How is it possible? They work the same exact job, same hours, leave the same time, come back the same time. Nothing changes in their lifestyle. On Sunday they work the whole day, Monday the whole day, Tuesday the whole day, Wednesday the whole day. One day they're home. Friday night and Saturday, that's it. Shabbat. One guy works all week. He comes back home. First thing he does, goes to Shiur, gets drunk with his friends. Comes home. Wakes up in the morning after he passed out on the couch. And where does he go? Go get drunk with his friends. Comes back home, passes out on the couch again. Wakes up. Where does he go? Get drunk with his friends. And then Sunday goes back to work. Another husband comes Friday night. First things first, he comes home, sits down with his wife and his family. How was your week? How was school? What did you learn today? And he's sitting tired of them. Comes Shabbat day, takes his kid to the park, plays with them, puts him on the swing, spends time with his wife. The whole day, as much as possible to be with his wife and kids. What does his wife think? How much does my husband love me? More than anything in the whole entire world. Hey, he's not home all week. Yeah, because he has to go to work. But when he is home, look how much he cares about me. So what does that wife feel? I'm the number one priority, but he's busy. As opposed to the other wife, that's the number one priority, and for me, he's always busy. Chazal Chodesh Elul says, what's your priority? You can work the whole entire week, the whole entire day. But if you prioritize Hashem, in that minute when you have that availability, you show Hashem what's really important to you. You're sitting in the car, you're saying, okay, I can put on the music. The whole car ride. You get the guy for $15 away, yeah? Guys, when he pulls up, like, okay, I know you're coming, you're not to call me, come here outside. I already heard you 20 blocks away. I'm already standing by the corner. Another guy says, you know what, I'm driving anyway. They got a 20-minute drive. And you put on a shoe. And you put on a glass. This guy, I like this guy, he speaks well. Huh? What are you showing Hashem? What's more important to you? Come on, Hashem. Hashem can see your books are going to be open in front of Hashem. The one with the what's he going to see in the paper? Other guy, oh, fair. Very nice. Very good. Something small. You know, Chazon Avadia brings down in his introduction, Yamim No'aim, Sefer Halakha. He brings down, the Arizal brings down in Charlotte Guli, that a small action we do in our generation today can be bigger than a great action done in the days of our sages. Why? Because today in our days, the battle is that much harder. The fight is that much greater. Is it easy to be a Jew? Is it easy to give up on these things? What's more fun? Moab Avotai, what's more fun? Could be Moab Avotai, to be honest, but depends on the speaker. Aval, if you're willing to sacrifice for Hashem, and say, you know what, Hashem, I'm doing for you. Hashem says, no problem, now I'm going to do for you. And everything in your life, you should know everything that happens to you. You know, I didn't prepare this part, but I'm going to tell you guys this part because I think it's very important that everyone knows this part. A husband and wife, are in trouble at home. The husband never wants to come in. And the wife also doesn't want him. So when there's conflict, they don't want to see each other, it only gets worse. You know, there's people in the world who are afraid to be alone with themselves. They constantly need to be distracted. Not one here, of course. They come home, they cannot be without a phone in their hand. They cannot be with a TV screen on. God forbid they're going to be alone 30 minutes with their thoughts. You know why? Because there's no peace between them and themselves. They have a conflict between themselves. And they cannot stand to be alone. You know why? Because what's inside and what's outside are not agreeing. Your body's telling you, go to that thing, go to that party, go to that place. And this small, tiny voice inside of you is telling you, oh, maybe, you know, Wednesday night, don't go out, go to the Shiur. And when you don't, you get that conflict. Then you come home, and let me tell you something about life. Baruch Hashem, in my role, I've been zochet to meet many, many people. You know, they tell you the grass always looks green on the other side? Yeah? I can tell you, not only it's true, it's the most true thing you ever seen in your whole entire life. The more flashy a person is, the less confident they are. I went to a house in Kings Point, which is a very expensive Persian neighborhood in New York, Jewish neighborhood. I come to Shiur over there, and I pull up to this house. What kind of house? The driveway was the size of this shul. Just a driveway. You get into the house, the ceilings are like this. Crazy house, beautiful house. Everything tiled, marble. You go out to the backyard, heated floors. He has a pizza oven. He has a barbecue grill. He has a smoker. He has the pool that has the automatic. And when you want to go, Akol. He has the lights also that come, you know, the lights on the side of the house, blue, yellow, green, orange. Yeah, Akol Basharat. Has the remote ready. Boom, what color you want? Nice house. Alvai. Oh, very nice. Oh, also, Rabbi can have a nice house, no? Alvai, no? I come to me, Rabbi, you spoke beautifully. Can you give me a blessing? If I die. I start giving a blessing. Give me a regular blessing. The Rabbi, no, I want a special blessing. What happened? The IRS is coming after me. They froze all my accounts. Give me a blessing and leave me alone. I said, I'm giving myself a blessing to leave you alone. I'm getting out of here. I want no affiliation. You see the house in Beverly Hills. You have takes 10 minutes to drive from one side of the house to the next side of the house. You think, wow, what a nice house. You don't see the house. The wife is cheating with the pool boy. From the outside, things look beautiful. From the inside, usually not. So don't look around the world and believe and fall into the facades in those mirrors. That life will not give you the happiness you're looking for. All the money in the world will not give you the happiness you're looking for. All the ta'avot, desires will not give you the happiness you're looking for. There's one thing in life that I found to be true, that anyone who meets Hashem, brings him into his life, or her life, will be zochet to something cannot achieve anywhere else. That's what they call shlemut. You know what shlemut means? Completeness. He's good, he's happy, everywhere he goes, he feels good. There's no more conflict. I'm not afraid to be alone anymore. I know I'm good. I have something no one else in the world. I have the master, the whole, the creator, the whole entire world got my back. If Hashem is with me, no one in the world can hurt me. I'm not afraid of my life. Hashem gives you this opportunity. I want to get close to Him more than we have any other time of the year. And it's not about how much. It's about how much you want. You show Hashem what's in your heart. Now when it comes to Rosh Hashanah, you say, Ba'ashem Husham. The way He is right now, in that place He is right now. Where are you right now? I don't care where you're going to be. I gave a class on Monday. At the end of the class, he came to me and said, Rabbi, I want to take upon myself only for 40 days until Yom Kippur, but afterwards I'm not going to do it anymore. Is it okay? Or am I considered to be a phony baloney? I told her, it's 100% okay. Just do it for now. I said, why? Because you never know where it will lead. First of all. Second of all, even still, you're showing Hashem. It's hard for me, but I'm willing to try for you. Hashem, these are the days you have the ability to change your whole entire year. It's in your hands. Your whole entire year is in your hands. Don't take these days lightly. Understand how much power you have in your hands, how much help you have in your hands. And it doesn't take something big and something small. Everyone been looking at Hashem, and it's the sweetest thing you'll ever taste in your whole entire life. The sweetest thing you will ever taste in your whole entire life is love for Hashem. Having Hashem in your life is the sweetest thing you will ever have in your life. A girl came to me and said, Rabbi, I want to get married. I said, who's the guy? He said, Rabbi? She goes to me, no. I said, don't get married. Rabbi? Efraim, how can I? I told her, let me tell you why. She said, why? I said, who's going to tell him that he's wrong and he'll listen? When you get into a fight, who's going to tell him that he's wrong and he'll say you're right? I'm listening. You know, today I have couples that I work with, they don't even fight anymore. The husband does something, right away the wife calls me. Rabbi, give him a call. Pick up the phone, what happened? No, she's crazy. You're crazy. Go put out the laundry. Okay, thank you, Rabbi. I get a phone call from the wife. Oh, thank you so much. I got somebody called me this week. Somebody called me this week. Rabbi, I got to call my husband. What happened? No, he has a problem with this and that. Okay. I called him. Now, one thing I do whenever I have couples fighting and they're calling me separately, I call him, I call her, and then I make them get on the most awkward three-way in the world and make them forgive each other on the line. So I call him, what's the problem? He tells me. I call her, what's the problem? They both tell me the issue. I say, well, let's try and see it from her perspective. You agree with this? Yeah. Come back to her. You agree with this? Good. Now I called him. I spoke to him, he said he agrees to this. I spoke to him, he agreed to this. Okay. Okay or yes? Sure or yes? Yes. Okay, thank you. They got the phone. Thank you so much, Rabbi. I said, no, thank you. Don't thank me. I'm selfish. He said, why are you selfish? I said, I can't go to sleep at night knowing you guys are fighting, so I make you go through this very awkward conversation. She said, I know that you guys made up so I can go to sleep. It's not for you, it's for me. And the point of the matter is that when you have Hashem in your life, and your husband has Hashem in your life, or your wife has Hashem in your life, guess what? That also helps you. Because who will tell the other person that maybe in the situation, there's another way to look at it, there's another perspective, there's another outlook, and say, you know what? This is coming from my rabbi, it has to be true. You know how many weddings, you know how many marriages we saved? I had couples come to me on the brink of divorce, and today, Baruch Hashem, they welcome babies to the world. Happily married. Why? Well, simple, 2-3 months. And then tell the guy a couple times, maybe you're wrong. Lama, I'm going to tell you this, guys. It's very simple. The wife's problem is, that, the man and the woman, they speak different languages, different frequencies. The woman speaks Japanese, and the guy doesn't speak Japanese. You start talking to him, hi, you don't understand me? No. How did you pass by the laundry basket 15 times? You didn't think about one time taking it upstairs? No. You passed by the dishes 100 times. You didn't think one time washing your hands in the morning? No. I didn't. Sorry. I don't want to have to tell you these things. You should know. And he's like, I don't know. Nobody trained him to know these things. So he comes to mom, they tell him, Habibi, take the laundry basket upstairs. Okay. Wash the dishes. Okay. Then he gets trained a little bit. All of a sudden, now, whoa, who's this guy? Oh, no, what happened? No, of course, take the laundry. What's the problem? Rabbi, he's the best husband he's been ever. Yeah, of course. What do you expect? I didn't do anything. All I did was make you guys speak the same language. I just acted as an interpreter of what you were saying. She was saying this, she didn't mean that, she meant this. Oh, okay. But they don't understand you. I'm telling you guys right now. They don't understand you. Don't get confused. I'm telling you, they don't understand you. You guys speak and they're telling you, you heard me, you understand? Yeah, of course, I understand. Sure. Nothing. And sometimes all the way too. No, it's not only the way, yeah? When a person has Hashem in his life and he has Torah in his life, guess what? It's one big phone call. You're not going to fight anymore. Rabbi, give me a favor, give him a call. What happened? Oh, you did like this and this. Okay, no problem. Give him a call. What happened? Okay, no problem. 20 minutes later, that's it. No more fighting. It's over. 3 hours, you guys are fighting. He's sleeping on the couch. For 2 weeks, you don't talk to each other. All that's gone. And that's just one element. One element. Imagine how much more else you have to gain by having Hashem in your life. I'm telling you guys, What did I say in the beginning? When you know you have something to benefit, you're going to do it or no? There's nothing more you have to benefit than being with Hashem, because Hashem will give you everything you want in life. Mishnah Pageh Avot says, Mi Ashir, Asameach B'Chelko. Who's a rich person? A person who's happy with what he has. Leumat Zeh, on the other side of the coin, the Pasuk says, Darkei Darkei Noam, כל נתיבותיה שלום. עץ חיים היא למחזיקים בה, ותומכיה ירושלים. What does the word Osher? Anyone here speak Hebrew? What's the word Osher mean? Happiness. What does the word Simcha mean? Happiness. What's the difference? Why need two words for the same thing? Happy. What's happy? Well, I'll give you an example. When a person makes a party, what do you say? Who said? Simcha. Oh. So what does it mean? It's going to end tomorrow. Simcha is temporary. When it comes to material, when it comes to richness, it's only going to give you a short period of time. Happiness. Guy gets a new car, Bentley. Walks around out with the driveway. How long is he happy for, huh? He's driving down Sunny House over here with the music blasting. With the top down, with his head slicked back, still walks around out. No, but there's a new one came out. I guess the brand new Bentley. Wow, he's feeling amazing about himself. Wow, the world is. And then the 2025 model comes out. It's already old. Who wants this junk? It's a garbage. I hate the car. When it comes to materials, I can give you happiness. Oh, but Torah, there's Shlomo Melech, or Tumchei Merusha. If you invest in Torah, if you invest in putting Hashem into your life, and you find Osher. What's Osher? Everlasting happiness. It doesn't ever end. It's complete. It stays with you everywhere you go. You can take it with you everywhere you go, and it doesn't cost you a dime. And guess what? When you bring it into your life, or when you see everything good, the good in front, you say, "What? Where have I been sleeping? Where have I been all this time? How come I didn't wake up until now?" What is the song we were singing before? What's the first stanza? Why did you fall asleep? Wake up. Wake up on life. Wake up on life. When are we going to realize that these things aren't giving us happiness? When are we going to realize something greater out there? When are we going to realize that Hashem is waiting by the door, waiting for us to open? When are we going to realize? So that's all of us this year. Take these 38 days that we have left, 37 days we have left, whatever it may be. Take even something small and show Hashem, we want you in our life. Open a door for Hashem so He can step into your life. Open a door for Him, and Hashem will come in. And then may we all be rid and stand in a healthy new year.